What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. I'm filming this intro after already recording what you're about to see with these reactions to 3 of BTS's earliest music videos with No More Dream, We Are Bulletproof Part 2, as well as No. This is something that I wanted to start doing on Patreon as part of an early access reaction. So this video was available for a week before it made its way to YouTube, as I'm currently reacting to BTS content over there, and I decided to, on occasion, I will be taking a break from Run BTS in order to focus on a couple of music videos dating back to the earliest days. We're starting off right from the very beginning with No More Dream, and I'm very excited to share these reactions with you because it was really cool to teleport myself back to the very beginning with BTS, and also knowing what I know now about them in terms of BTS the group and also the agency, and both depending on one another and the humble beginnings and all of that kind of stuff. It was really intriguing for me, and it was really exciting for me to go back to the very first music video. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're starting off with No More Dream. Let's go. Damn. So this is where it all began. Damn, Jin.
What's up? This is Blackhead exclusive.
What's up?
And the coolest kid in the world. BTS. Rap monster. Jin.
Nice.
Jimin.
Nice little roll call. Oh, J-Hope looking mean.
And who do we got here right now?
V's looking like a bad boy. All of them, but J-Hope looked like quite the bad boy himself. Man, how old were they?
In a big house, big cars, and big rings. But I don't have any big dreams. 난 참 편하게 살아. 꿈따위 안 꿔도 아무것도 안 하잖아.
Ooh. I love the instrumental.
알았어, 엄마. 지금 독서실 간다니까.
Oh, this is so cool. God damn. What the? Holy shit. Oh. Burning the houses. Like the high school kids they are, basically. I love this chorus. Oh, that was cool. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. BTS actually, if I'm not mistaken, what was the song where they were talking about? It wasn't just with Dope. They emphasized it even further in Bapse. Just looked it up. But like, as far as the older generation looking at the newer generation as, you know, lazy and not realizing the kind of like the kind of work that it takes and the conditions that were the conditions that people had back then versus the environment and the options that you have right now. and being looked at by the older generation as people that just sit around all day in front of the computer, not doing a days of hard work and everything like that, always being looked at as lazy. Like no matter how much you work, they will always see it as, back in my day I worked 10 times as hard, and back in my day I had a house, I had a car, but nowadays it's impossible for even someone like myself at 30 years old. I don't think that I will ever be able to afford to buy a fucking house. All of the things that were like these dreams that parents back in the day had are like these faraway fantasies to us right now. But also the lyrics very much focus on like forcing the dream of the parents upon their kids without actually being interested in the kids' wishes. Like, I want you to be a doctor, I want you to be this and that, but what the fuck do you yourself actually want, and what can you actually do about it? I really like these lyrics, like, adults and parents cram us with dreams stuck in place. Like, you're born and you already have like these predetermined dreams that you're supposed to have, which is why you go to school, to college, to fulfill someone else's dreams, even though you're miserable. But I need to become a doctor, I need to become a surgeon, I need to become a lawyer and all that kind of stuff. But what it is that you are actually dreaming of. So the sequence of the background with them burning the house down, all of the houses down, or there's like fires and everything and destruction, as all of these kids are just partying, just being kids instead of focusing on goals and aspirations. I just want to be me and enjoy the time that I have right now, instead of like focusing on the dreams of my parents, or the dreams of, or just the predetermined things that I'm supposed to be according to society. This is really, 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 really cool. Jin with a leather jacket, money. Government worker, yeah. That was cool. That was cool. Holy shit. They shot V's glasses. That was dope. That was beautiful. Damn, that was beautiful. Become the main subject of your life that has been suppressed. Like, I feel like this song is as up to date today as it was when it was first released 10 years ago. Holy shit. But here BTS are like talking from, they were themselves kind of like kids. But they could still perform this song in 2023, change a couple of lyrics around in terms of making it more fit towards adults. Because we still do whatever society wants us to do. So, you know, I feel like a lot of these songs that BTS have, whether it's Dope or Bapse, and now No More Dream, it's a really cool song. Like, in 2013, it feels like a bunch of like kids that are rebelling against the system, against their parents. But in 2023, this song feels even more grounded in reality, because, you know, a lot of people are just doing the things that they're thinking about, material things as their dream. And once they achieve those things, they realize that they're still unhappy. Like, you got that fucking car, good for you. You got that house. What's the point if you're alone in that whole fucking five bedroom apartment? Like, who gives a shit? You know, focus on yourself. be the main subject of your own life instead of being a secondary, being an NPC character, basically. I feel like this song is so grounded in today's society, even more so than in 2013. But I feel like obviously this song was very, very successful. So I'm sure that a lot of kids, definitely kind of like a lot of parents maybe got a couple of earfuls from their kids and such. And I wonder what the reception was like in the country itself, and how did the older generation kind of like perceive this song. School bus, houses, parents' houses, and then I think that's a classroom. Damn. I get it. You got abs, Jimin. I know. Ooh. Man, RM's hair and the glasses. Damn. Nice. Oh, that was so cool. That was so symbolic, the choreography, and then throwing all of the shit around, like rebelling, tearing down the wall, basically. Damn.
To all the youngsters without dreams.
Damn. And that's basically like the government, well, police, yeah, the government. That was cool. The logo kind of makes it feel like BTS is like their own little kind of like police department of sorts. It almost looks like a badge. It was really, really cool. I love the vibe of the song. It was really, really dark, and their enthusiasm is just incredible. Like, to think that both BTS and their company were basically kind of like relying one on the other, because they were both a small group that is just starting out, small company that is basically also just starting out, if I'm not mistaken. Like, really like the definition of like trust the process and coming from humble beginnings, and like really putting all of your faith, all of your eggs in one basket, because you know that this is going to be a hit. And man, the choreography with you know, stepping and tearing down the wall, basically, as all of the kids are starting to like wreck shit around their parents' houses and whatnot. But the houses almost like represent the the suburbs. That is like the place where you always dreamed of living and having a house and a fancy neighborhood and all that kind of stuff, having a nice car. Like, you are so far up your own ass in terms of forgetting what it is to actually dream of something real, that you've basically forgot what it is to dream and actually have your own aspirations. It's almost like you're, for a lack of a better word, like an NPC character that is just going through the motions, that is doing everything in the storyline that the NPC character is supposed to do. So just be the main hero or the main villain of your story. Villain, of course, with the police coming in. I really love the enthusiasm. Jimin is probably way too young for me to emphasize his abs too much in this video, so I'm not going to talk about it. I loved how badass V looked in the intro too. J-Hope, all of them look absolutely wonderful. I love Jin here. RM, incredibly memorable with the haircut, and I love his voice so much here. And just in general. I love the rebellious nature. Suga looking absolutely badass. I love the rebellious nature of this song, and just I also like the fact that they seem like villains to the police because they think against the system. Like, that's all you need to do is just disagree with the norm. The norm isn't normal because it's actually normal. It's just because it's been done for so long that nobody has ever had the courage or the mindset to say that this is not normal. So BTS are like villains for just thinking outside the box. I really love the chorus of "Why are you telling me to go a different path? Take care of yourself. And don't be a hypocrite. Like, tell me the things that you wouldn't even do yourself. So just take care of yourself first, and don't focus on me." I thought it was really, really cool and interesting, and almost like kind of like BTS are almost kind of like making fun of your dreams, because you really call that a dream, or is that what you were programmed to dream? Like, think about it and actually learn again what it's like to dream of something. Are you going to do something to actually fulfill yourself, or are you just going to talk about it to someone else, tell them that they need to do the right thing and think for themselves, meanwhile you are doing anything but that? So it was really, really cool for them to touch on the hypocrite part, and calling out those who only talk about how much they hate something, but not really hating it enough to stop doing it. So this was awesome. Let's move on to the next song. This was such a fun little flashback. This was so fucking cool. This is where it all began. Holy shit. Let's move on to the next one. We Are Bulletproof Part 2 now. I'm excited about this one. Oh, I'm going to love this song.
We are bulletproof. We are bulletproof.
Run, Bulletproof, run. Ooh. Nice. Oh, when you're playing I Cultivated My Dream Not Sleeping, as far as BTS becoming who they are, actually becoming part of this agency, this group in general, making it through the trainee period. Suga talking some mad shit. The double standard and all the opposition. I broke the limit of myself. Meanwhile, some are luckily picked up by an agency, forced to rap as they can't sing. That's August D right there. That's not Suga. That's August D. That was so fucking cool. Holy shit! Like, he literally just called out. Like, this is just their second music video by this point, and he's already, you know what? We're already being portrayed ourselves as like these villains in No More Dream. We might as well go all out and continue talking shit, because what we say actually, it's not talking shit if we're saying the truth. Being forced to rap because you can't sing. Also, being forced to rap almost as if like rap is being considered as something that is beneath. Like, I'm a rapper because I'm proud of it and because I'm good at it. Meanwhile, somebody's being forced to rap because they cannot sing. So it's almost like, to him, he feels like some people see rapping as something that is easy. You just have to talk. You know what I mean? It definitely feels like there's like a bit of a diss to those who think they know what rapping is all about. Whereas to him, it's an art. If you're forced to rap, are you a good lyricist? Because being a rapper, usually, you know, if you can deliver, and you can deliver with much more, almost like piss and vinegar, with much more angst. If you can deliver your own material, it's going to come off as much stronger than having someone to write that for you. So it almost feels like he takes offense to that, extra offense to that, because rapping is not easy. But yet to agencies, at least at that time, I feel like rapping nowadays is really quite the art. Plus we see all of these like with all of these tapes that groups do that really show you that rapping is a fucking art all by itself.
Shout it out.
We are bulletproof. We are bulletproof.
Also, I do want to mention that this song is probably laced with like references to their hard work and struggle. And obviously, if there's one clip that I constantly talk about, is RM and Suga in that guide that we checked out, as far as like being around all of these rappers that basically were like, oh, you're an idol, you need to get your makeup done and all that kind of stuff. Being talked down, being looked down, whether it's the group that is just starting out, whether it's the agency that was very, very small, the agency and the group basically depending on one another for the success, and now the both being what they are today. So you can clearly hear like the passion, and we don't care how we may look, if we look like the fucking villains or we look like we look funny to you in the sense that we're so angsty, and everything that we say is, you know, there's so much passion behind everything that we say that we don't care about what you think about us, because if we thought about it and if we actually took it seriously, we would not be where we are already in that moment, let alone where they are today in 2023, which is fucking awesome. So if there's any like specific things about like the struggles that they actually cover in this music video that you want me to know, please do let me know in the comment section if there's any like references and stuff like that.
We are bulletproof.
Like the bullets firing at them, which is like the haters, but they're bulletproof. So I'm a trainee, but I'm fucking major. Look at the preview, the change of a small fry. Small fry, damn. That's what I talked about with the guide.
Shout it out.
Damn. I love RM's aggression here. Ooh. Let's go, Jailed. Oh, that was so fucking cool. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. You are supreme, Jungkook. Yeah. Doing some Doctor Strange before Doctor Strange became the movie? That was cool. Oh. That was dope. I love the footsteps and the impact of it. It's almost like BTS is like a monster on a rise, and it's like the emphasis on their footsteps with the sound production. It's almost like the beast that is coming in closer and closer to devour everything, as BTS has basically become a monster, an entity all by itself. So that was really cool. RM just flexing on the fact that he can devour every beat. It doesn't matter what you throw at him. Suga's rap, August D's rap, was just absolutely like, these guys are so filled with anger because the deck was so much stacked against them and people talked shit. And yet look at us now. Already like J-Hope kind of like talking about, was it J-Hope? Yeah, I was worried once, but no need to now because I know how good I am. Still a trainee and a rapper, man. But I'm a major, especially with RM's rhyme. As far as like talking about the hip hop guys and all that kind of stuff. Again, it threw me back to that BTS guy with the scene with RM and Suga. I don't even know if it was like, what's the timeline of that clip, but at the same time, I can definitely imagine many interactions like this, especially when BTS were just starting out. So it's like, oh, you're an idol and you want to be like a rapper, but they're right from the beginning showing you that much like August D said in the August D music video, I'm a rapper that happens to be an idol, something like that. I think like I might be an idol, but I'm as good of a rapper and probably better than all of you fucking guys combined. So I love that confidence, and J-Hope looked absolutely fucking awesome. Like the dance break was amazing. The acrobatics with Jimin, the throw of the hat was super fucking dope. These guys are yeah, incredible. This is so much fun to go down memory lane like that and really explore the earliest of days with BTS. This was amazing. Let's move on to the final song for today, which is No. Okay, there's more of a story here. Damn. This kind of feels like Equilibrium a little bit. Damn. Dream is gone, no time to breathe. This is almost like when the helicopter came in No More Dream, it captured BTS and forced them to be in this almost like academy, which is the white aesthetic. Is almost like this is the purity of the dream that we force upon you to be a good student, to do the job that you were predetermined to do, as like this guy is supposed to be like the symbolism, the metaphor for the government and everything. And we will enforce these laws and these beliefs upon you with the pills that will suppress your actual dreams and emotions. As Jungkook says, dream is gone. Which is really, really cool too. This is so fucking cool. Let's look it back. Damn. It's like the white is like fake. A fake heaven of sorts.
없어졌지 쉴 틈도 없이 학교와 집 아니면 PC방이 다인 집 파이 같은 삶들을 살며 1등을 강요하는 학생의 꿈과 현실 사이에 이중한척 우리 공부하는 기계로 만들고 누구 1등이 아니면 나고로 구워 쉽게 만든 건 트랙 같은 건 어른이란 걸 쉽게 쓰고 할 수밖에 단순하게 생각해도 약육강 시간에 친한 친구도 밟고 올라서게 만든 게 누구라 생각해 어른들은 내게 말하지 지금뿐이라고
The pills are not helping. Damn. Man. I love the choreography. Ready to fight. With the Air Jordans? Come on. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Fuck him up. Nice. This was cool because it reminds me of the choreography of breaking the wall in the previous music video, in No More Dream. Damn, that was really, really dope. Nice. Damn. Damn. And this is like the equivalent of the government trying to close the walls on you and force you. That was dope. Or parents, government, society. Damn. I love this fucking break. Oh my god. Jimin turned into Rey Mysterio? Suddenly? Okay. Damn. That was so cool. Because they're working together. As the course is literally everybody say no. It's like stand up for what you believe in, which again, obviously as children is a little bit difficult, but I still feel like a song like this, change some words around, make it, you know, instead of kids, it still kind of like feels like to me, same as No More Dream. It's very relatable in today's society, just as like a societal kind of song as far as like suppressing your emotions and just going through the motions and just doing whatever it is that you need to do in order to get by and survive. Just say no to the norm. Because it's not the norm because it's actually normal, it's just because it's been enforced for so long that nobody bothered to actually go against the system. So I really love the symbolism. The statue of the hands, I'm not sure, like there was some kind of a statue in Yet to Come, but I'm not sure if the hands were there. It's like one of the Easter eggs, one of the nods to their previous works. Let me know in the comment section. But the hands kind of like being half in the ground, it's almost like trying to get out from the ground potentially, or the hands that try to put you down below the ground, because if I'm going to go by society's rules, I might as well bury myself. So it could be either or to me in terms of kind of like my perception of the visuals. The government going after them and like the final break is them kind of like being cornered and like creating like this barrier, almost like being put up against a fence against the wall. And when you put put an animal against the wall, when you press it, it's going to bite. So that is kind of what they incorporated. Plus, I love the emphasis on teamwork as they all help Jim and kind of like elevate. It was really, really cool too. And just in general, I love the message of the song. I love that. Also the outfits, it's like showing two parts of purity, like the fake purity, like the dream that you are supposed to have, that your parents have for you, the predetermined dream or society's expectations of you, rather, hell disguised as heaven. Also, we have the guy that was trying to boss them around, as he's the one who is pretty much like the one who's the wuss who hid behind the prop there, because they didn't want to get hurt. It's almost like a symbolism of the hypocrisy that they portrayed in No More Dream, because at the end of the day, he's doing that because he's a fucking coward. So I feel like that's kind of like an interesting little thing that I wouldn't have noticed if I didn't pause on this frame. I love the fact that BTS is actually dressed in white, as they represent the true nature of what it's like to be like a child, using the white outfits as almost like the purity of our dream that we're not going to let anyone suppress. Some of the lyrics are obviously very much towards like kids, as far as like I want to eat and have fun and tear away my uniform and all that kind of stuff. Would my parents be happy? As also the lyrics say, it's not going to work anymore. Don't be captured in others' dreams, which again, kind of like dates back to No More Dream, as far as like your dreams not being your own fucking dreams. So this was awesome. I love the aesthetic of this video. I love how mean Jungkook. He almost looks like a character from like a horror movie. Plus the eyeliner just makes it look extra extra scary. I mean, like this scene. Damn. I knew a little bit about this concept as far as like what their message was, but I never really dove too far just beyond some of the comments that I seen on some of my Run BTS reactions. I didn't realize it the first time around when I watched No More Dream, when V's glasses are being shut off. It's basically V that is going to school. The kid in high school that is like the smartest kid, like the good grade kind of kid. Him getting his glasses shut off is basically like a symbolism to follow your own dream, not the dream that somebody has for you, whether it's parents or society or whatever the plan is for you. Just think for yourself. It's not something that I thought of in the very beginning when I first reacted to that music video, and between this intro and outro that I'm filming after the fact, it's been like a week almost. So it was kind of nice to look back at that music video and already see a couple of extra things that I didn't notice in the very beginning. But all in all three of these music videos were absolutely incredible, and it was amazing to see where it all kind of began. And I'm still getting a little bit scared of Jungkook, and no, because like the eyeliner and just like the death stare that he had. I'm seeing him in my nightmares. Thankfully now I can see him and just say hola, because plus the tattoos and everything that he has currently, and all of BTS looking absolutely dapper. But that went off to a different direction than I expected. Anyway, outro. These three music videos were absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed these reactions, please let me know in the comment section. If I made any sense, let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed it and would like to see more, which even if you don't want to, these are still coming. But hopefully you want to and are happy to see more BTS on the channel, as again, it feels like the playlist for BTS is one of the biggest ones that I have on the channel, but I didn't really realize until it was like a week ago that a lot of the content that I do have on this channel is BTS related, but not directly BTS the group. So this was a nice little thing to do a triple reaction every once in a while, and that way we'll be able to get caught up with most of their works. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.